Hey guys, what's going on? James Smiley here, and I was just attending a minor league baseball game today, and I thought, wow, what a cool experience. You know, not only did they do a great job of marketing, but they got you here on a very, very, very low ticket, like a, less than $10 ticket. And then by the time you're done, there's a huge water park here. There's a big place for your kids to play. There's just a ton of stuff here, and there's food, and it's exciting, it's entertainment, and it's really cool experience. They got all kinds of games and stuff that happen on the field. It was really cool because you're not really here to see attractive characters and those kind of things because you don't really know anybody for pretty much at these games. But one of the things I wanted to share with you today that was really powerful and that kind of meant something, I think, for me and for you guys as well, is I had somebody today make a comment, or I heard somebody make a comment today here at the game, and they said, they were talking about their business, and this guy and gal, they were talking about their business, and they just said, business is so hard. It's so hard, and I just don't feel like it's really going to happen. And what I wanted to say to them, and I just didn't know how to enter into the conversation. I could tell they're in a pretty deep financial situation, but I wanted to say, don't feel bad about that. Because number one, if you're doing business in America, you are in the big leagues, okay? And that's what I wanted to tell them. I happened to be here at a baseball game, a minor league game, but I thought to myself, there's a massive difference between minors and major leagues. And the thing that really people don't understand about doing business in America is you are in the most successful business country in the world, in the history of the world. So if everything doesn't come to you right away, if you're not absolutely dominating, if you're not getting more clients and doing all those things and your revenue is accelerating, don't let that get you down. Use those things use all your losses as something that's going to help accelerate you to the next level. Don't think that everything's just going to come to you. Nobody's just going to hand you clients. Nobody's going to give up their revenue. Nobody's going to give up their influence to allow you, who the heck are you, to allow you to just come in. Like, you're not entitled to anything, okay? I don't know where you grew up or what your thoughts are or where your where your background is or where your mind is or where you've been trained, what you've been trained to believe, but guys, we're not entitled to anything, okay? I'm not entitled to anything. If I don't go out and hustle and work and outthink and outwork and outproduce, then guess what? I'm gonna lose, okay? Just like that's just like how life really is. And so don't feel like, you're entitled or the government should create opportunities for you. Like, if that happens, fine, good, be happy, but don't expect that, and don't let your business plan or your model be wrapped around those kind of things. The only thing that is going to make you successful is you going out and dominating and doing well in the marketplace or in the industry that you want to be successful in. So, and just remember, you're in the majors. Okay, if you're not ready, get out. Okay, if you're not ready, do a beta program, do an alpha program. Do entrepreneurs, they call it, do an internal release, an internal launch, not a big partnership launch. Do a seed launch. That's what a lot of people call it as well. But don't think that everything's just going to come to you right away. You got to get out there. You got to hustle. You got to have good ideas. You got to have talent. You got to have good partnerships, and you got to go out there and you got to learn from your mistakes. And you cannot be tentative. You cannot. Like I just had somebody who wanted to partner with one of the software companies that we're a part of, and at first he was all into it, and then he stepped back, and then he was in, and he stepped back, and in, stepped back. Finally, we're just like, hey man, I don't want to do business with you. And he was like, why? And he got all mad and stuff. And I said, look, the reason I don't want to do business with you is because you're indecisive. Okay, like, you got to know when there's an opportunity there for you to capitalize on. Okay, and and that's the thing. Like, there's so many people out there that are more than willing to waste your time because they're in it for their own needs. They're in it to see if they can get something out of it. And if they can't, then they'll drop you like a rock. And so don't let those kind of people or those situations. Number one, don't be offended. Don't be mad. Don't be hurt by it. It's just the way it is. It's competitive. It's competitive out there. Okay. And so just don't be shocked when you go out into the marketplace and things are hard, things are difficult, or people want to take advantage of you, or people want your time or whatever. Like, don't let it shock you. The reason it shouldn't shock you, you're in America. Okay, you're in the most successful time in American history, in world history. You're in an economy that is booming, and everybody's fighting over the same person. Everybody's fighting to get noticed, and that's why you need, to work with people that can help you and that you can network with and those kind of things. But anyway, holy smokes, somebody finally hit the ball. Okay, so believe it or not, like literally, like this has been a game where nobody hits the ball. It's weird. But anyway, guys, so hopefully that meant something to you. Thanks so much for being here. I'm gonna keep this one short just because they're doing a lot of stuff on the intercom. But go out there, kill it. Do not let your losses define who you are, what you're gonna do, or who you're gonna be. Make sure that you're pressing through and that you're, keeping positive, keep positive people around you, and don't feel like you're entitled to anything. You're not. You're in America. You're not entitled to anything. This is the best economy in the world. God bless everyone else, United Kingdom, China, everyone else. Like those economies are great, but they're not America. So, all right, guys, thanks.